Swadikap and welcome back for another clip of Cook Thai with Momo, where Thai home cooking is possible for anyone. In today's clip, we're going to make the deep fried spring roll, the Thai style, and we're going to make it two ways. The first way is to make it as deep fry in a pot with oil, and the second way is to use the air fryer. So that's much easier, and stay tuned for how you make it. Also, I think this is a great appetizer, but it is a little bit troublesome to make it each time. So I will tell you as well how you can keep it for longer. And as usual, I have all the ingredients listing out here and categorizing on what is essential and what is optional. And so you can also check it in the video description below as well. I will start with the thing that I think is the most essential in this dish, and this is Thai vermicelli. It's a Thai brand, and I honestly think this is the best brand because it doesn't break easily. You want to soak this vermicelli in the water for a bit so that it loosens up a bit and it's easier to be cooked. I also have minced pork here. This is minced from the supermarket, but you can also mince it yourself. I showed you several times already. And this is 90 grams, which is 3 tablespoonfuls. And of course, stir frying we need garlic. Use as much as you like, but I will start with 3 cloves first. And as usual with garlic, you want to peel and mince them. And these are all the vegetables in the dish. If you can find all of these, yes please do. If not, then you can just use more of each one in replacement of the others. And I now have cabbage, carrots and black fungi. Fun fact, this black fungi in Thai is actually called rat's ear because it kind of looks like rat's ear. I don't know if you think it is. You can also use other vegetables too. For example, this black fungi, you can exchange it to say bean sprouts, which also provides the crunchiness to the dish too. Or you can exchange it to shiitake mushroom and it will provide a little bit more flavor too. I'll first start with the cabbage. The way I usually use the cabbage is not to cut directly. I want to peel out each leaves because I think that keeps them for longer. I don't know if it's true, so don't quote me. I'm going to just peel out the first layer first because that's a bit dirty and bruised. And then I will use only about 3 outer leaves. And I want to remove the mid ribs too because that's a bit tough. And then stack them up and cut them into slivets. Next I will prepare the carrot. I would use about half of the carrot. Just peel it first. You can use the peeler too. Next I will cut it into small sheets of about 1 to 2 millimeters or 1/8 of an inch thickness. Then you want to stack them up and cut it into slivets. And lastly I have these black fungi. What you want to do is really just to break them up a bit so that it's easier to be cut. And also cut it into slivets. Stack them up and start cutting. Okay, now we're going to make the stuffing first. Then once we finish this, we're going to go out again and roll our spring roll. Start by using high heat and put in vegetable oil, then followed by garlic. You don't need to wait until the oil is hot. Stir fry it until slightly golden and put in the pork. Cook it until it's about 50% cooked, then put in all the vegetables. Mix them up a bit, turn down the heat, and it's time to put in all the sauces. Use 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of fish sauce, and 3 teaspoons of sugar. Turn up the heat and stir fry a bit until the vegetables is slightly wilted, then put in the vermicelli. Don't need to shake off too much water, we need it to cook too. Keep stir frying until all water is absorbed, then you can turn off the gas, wait for it to cool down, then we are ready to roll it up. I now have this spring roll sheet. This is a Chinese brand. Honestly, any brand works. My recipe will make about 10 pieces of the spring roll. This is 20 sheets, so you probably need to keep this in the freezer until next time that you cook it. Or you can make 20 at a time and keep it for next time that you want to eat it too. Up to you. So you want to peel out sheet by sheet and then put it this way from yourself in a diamond shape. For the filling, you probably want to cut the vermicelli a bit so that it's easier to manage. Aim for about 1 heaped tablespoons like this. And try to spread it apart in a rectangular shape, slightly below the middle part of the sheets, like that. Then roll the bottom part up and close it. Try to tuck in as much as possible. And then use a brush and brush the beaten egg all across the side of the sheet. Then fold two sides of the sheet to the middle part. And roll it over. One more time from a different angle. Put in 1 heaped tablespoons of stuffing slightly below the center line in a rectangular-ish shape. Roll from the bottom and try to squeeze it to form the cylinder. Brush beaten eggs on all edges. Fold the 2 sides to the middle. Also, don't forget to press on the edges to fold it nicely too. Then roll it all the way up to close it, and then you will have a nice spring roll. Do this to the rest of the stuffings. So at this point you might ask, why do I need 10 pieces? Unless you wanted to have it as a main dish, you probably don't want to eat it all in one go, right? And what do you do with this thing? And that's easy, you just put them all in freezer. Just find a plastic bag, airtight container, and put it in. In fact, I have it now here from last time that I make it. This is from a month ago approximately. But before you do so, if you want to make the air fryer way for the next time, you might want to do extra step before you put these things in. And that is to apply the oil first. I will show you next, and then after that process, you can dump them all in and put it in the freezer. And next time if you want to eat it, you don't even need to defrost it. You just pull it out from the freezer and straight right into the pot or into the air fryer. As easy as that. The first way of cooking is by using the pots filling with oil and we're deep frying it. The traditional way, basically. You want to use vegetable oil or a more neutral flavor oil because you don't want to change the flavor profile of the spring roll. And for the height, you want just enough for one to fully submerge. It will float eventually, but you don't want it to touch the bottom of the pot. It will make it burn. Normally I would dump a wooden spoon into the pot. Once the oil reaches about 150 Celsius, it will start to bubble. And once it reaches 175 Celsius, which is exactly the temperature that we want, it will bubble a lot. So that's when you know that the oil is ready. Or of course, you can use a thermometer. For this deep frying, you just want the outer layer of the spring roll to be crispy, so you don't need to worry about it for not being cooked. Everything is already cooked. You can even eat the sheets by itself without cooking. It doesn't harm you at all. So just look for a visual clue, which is when the spring roll skin is a little bit golden brown. Don't cook it all the way, because once you put it out, it will cook a little bit more. It will turn slightly more golden. Once you put it out, find a rack and put them on top so that it keeps crispy for longer. The second way is using the air fryer. And honest opinion, I think this is much better because a lot of times I don't want to use a lot of oil to put in the pot for deep frying, but I just want to have a little bit of deep frying food too. For me, I think this way is almost comparable. It's probably 90% of the traditional deep frying. When using the air fryer, when the food itself doesn't have a lot of oil, you do need to add a little bit of oil, which we are going to do it here. Otherwise, your food will come out dry and chewy. It's not easy to eat at all and it's not pleasant. If you have a cooking brush at home, just use the brush and brush it all over the spring roll. But if you don't, then just put the oil directly onto the plate and roll it over. It's as easy as that. Once you apply the oil onto the spring roll, you can keep it in the freezer right away. That is exactly the additional step that I told you before. For air fryer, we want to preheat it to 175 degrees Celsius, which is exactly that. I'm already set it up at that. Once the air fryer is done preheating, put in and cook it for 15 minutes in total. But also don't forget to shake it midway too. If there's any spot that is still not brown, you can apply more oil so that it helps it cook better. Alright, can you spot the difference between the two? And the answer is this side is the actual deep fry, this is air fryer. You could see the difference because the air fryer is not totally evenly fried, whereas the deep frying is all across, it's the same, very nice looking. But if you're cooking it at home,
why not using the air fryer? It's a lot easier, it is a lot less messy. Try it.
A lot of Thai dishes are not complete without sauce, and this is one of them. You can make your own sauce, which I'm going to show you now, or you can also buy one of these sweet Thai chili sauce from your local supermarket. I'm pretty sure that nowadays you can easily find these things. It's super famous. I'll start by using one chili. You don't really have to use it really, but I really do think that it provides additional flavor. So try it a bit first, maybe half, maybe 1/4 of the chili. What you want to do is remove the stem and then make incision along the length of the chili and use a spoon to scrape out all the seeds. This is where the spiciness mostly are. So once you remove these things, it will be a lot less spicy already. So next you just want to roughly mince it into smaller pieces. I use a bit of carrots. This is optional too. I'll probably use about 3 to 4 slices of this blob. For this you want to slice it a little bit more thin than the spring roll stuffing because we will not be cooking it for too long, so it's still tough. Just cut into slivets. And I have this daikon radish. This is totally optional. You don't have to use it at all because I don't think you want to buy the whole thing, just to use the tiny tip of this for the sauce. Just peel it and also slice it into slivets like what we did with the carrots.
Get a small saucepan on a stove on low heat and put in 4 tablespoons of white vinegar. Put in the chili and add 2 tablespoons of water. Then follow by 7 teaspoons of sugar. I know it's a lot of sugar, but I already made it less sweet. You can also try adding less first and then add more later. Stir until all the sugar is dissolved. Add the vegetables and turn off the heat right away. Put in 2 pinches of salt and you're all done. And as usual, if you like this video, don't forget to click like and subscribe. It really helps my channel to grow. And also don't forget to leave a comment if you want any more of the recipe. I'll see you next time. สวัสดีครับ